In the heart of the Amazon, a drama of survival has just reached its climax. An anaconda, a true giant among snakes, begins to loosen its powerful coils. For what felt like an eternity, this muscular serpent has been in a silent, deadly embrace with its prey. Now, a stillness hangs in the air. The snake cautiously prods its victim, a caiman, making absolutely certain that the struggle is over. There's no room for error in the wild. A premature release could mean a lost meal and wasted energy. Once it's confirmed the caiman is lifeless, the real spectacle begins. This isn't about brute force anymore. It's a marvel of biological engineering. The anaconda's primary task is to get this enormous meal, several times wider than its own head, down its throat. To do this, it needs to find the right starting point. It nudges and noses around the caiman's body, searching for the head. Swallowing headfirst is the most efficient method, as it allows the prey's limbs and scales to fold back, creating a more streamlined shape. Once it has located the skull, the anaconda opens its mouth in a way that seems to defy the laws of physics. You see, a snake's jaw isn't fused at the chin like ours. Instead, the two halves of its lower jaw are connected by a highly flexible ligament. This allows them to move independently, stretching apart to an incredible degree. But that's not all. The quadrate bone, which connects the jaw to the skull, is also movable, giving the snake an even wider gape. It's like a finely tuned machine, perfectly designed for one specific, incredible purpose: to swallow its prey whole. The anaconda positions its mouth over the caiman's snout, and the slow, deliberate process of ingestion commences. The snake's teeth aren't for chewing. Instead, they are sharp, recurved hooks, all pointing backward toward its throat. As one side of the jaw pulls the prey deeper into its mouth, the teeth on the other side anchor it in place, preventing it from slipping out. The anaconda then walks its jaws over the prey, one side at a time, in a slow, methodical rhythm. Left side pulls, right side holds, right side pulls, left side holds. It's a hypnotic, almost reptilian dance. Each movement is lubricated by a copious amount of saliva, which doesn't digest the food, but simply helps it slide down more easily. From the camera's perspective, the process is both fascinating and slightly unnerving. You can see the sheer power and patience involved. The snake's skin stretches tautly over the growing bulge of the caiman. The anaconda's head seems to disappear as it is engulfed by the sheer size of its meal. Slowly, inch by inch, the caiman's head and powerful shoulders are drawn down the serpent's gullet. The anaconda's own skull looks impossibly small in comparison. Its eyes, unblinking and focused, seem fixed on the task ahead. There is no rush, only a steady, rhythmic progression. As the prey travels down the esophagus, powerful muscles work in waves to push it along, a process known as peristalsis, similar to how we swallow our own food. But imagine that food being a 6-foot-long reptile. The snake's body contorts and expands, the pattern of its scales distorting over the massive lump moving within. This is a moment of extreme vulnerability for the anaconda. It is slow, heavy, and unable to defend itself effectively. It must rely on its camouflage to remain hidden from potential predators, like jaguars, which wouldn't hesitate to attack a snake in such a compromised state. The entire swallowing process can take hours, sometimes even longer, for a particularly large meal. In this case, as the caiman's torso and powerful tail are slowly consumed, the anaconda's body becomes a living record of its feast. The bulge travels down its length, a slow-moving testament to the energy it has just acquired. Once the last tip of the caiman's tail disappears, the anaconda is not yet finished. It may yawn widely, a behavior that helps to realign its jaws and skull bones, snapping everything back into its proper place after the incredible stretching they've just endured. Now, the digestive phase begins. The anaconda will find a safe, secluded spot, perhaps in a shallow body of water or a dense thicket, to rest. Its metabolism, usually quite slow, will kick into overdrive. Its internal organs, including its heart, liver, and kidneys, can actually increase in size to handle the massive influx of nutrients. The snake's stomach secretes incredibly powerful acids and enzymes capable of breaking down almost everything: flesh, bones, and even teeth. Only the toughest parts, like the caiman's scutes or claws, might pass through undigested. This single meal can sustain the anaconda for weeks, even months. For the next several months, it will do little more than rest and digest, its body slowly absorbing the energy from its hard-won prize. This period of inactivity is crucial. It allows the snake to conserve energy and grow, shedding its skin as its body expands. This cycle of hunt, feed, and rest is the essence of the anaconda's existence, a rhythm of life that has played out in these remote wetlands for millions of years. It's a powerful reminder of the raw, untamed beauty and brutal efficiency of the natural world. Watching this incredible feat, you gain a new appreciation for these often misunderstood creatures. They are not mindless monsters, but highly specialized predators at the apex of their ecosystem. Their ability to take down and consume such large prey plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of their environment. Each hunt, each massive meal, is a testament to the power of evolution and the incredible adaptations that allow life to thrive in even the most challenging conditions. It's a slow, patient, and powerful process, a true spectacle of nature that few ever get to witness up close. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of the anaconda. If you found this as fascinating as we did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible wildlife stories. Let us know in the comments what amazing animal behavior you'd like to see next. See you in the next video. In the heart of the Amazon, a silent, colossal hunter reigns supreme. The green anaconda, a true giant of the serpent world, embodies the raw, untamed power of this vast wilderness. Today, we're diving deep into the life of this incredible creature, witnessing a spectacle of nature that is both terrifying and mesmerizing. Our story begins as a capybara, the world's largest rodent, ventures too close to the water's edge. It's a fatal mistake. In a blur of green and gold, the anaconda strikes. Its attack is not with venom, but with overwhelming, suffocating force. Coils like living steel wrap around the unfortunate prey, and the silent, deadly embrace begins. This is the anaconda's signature move, constriction. With every exhale from the capybara, the snake tightens its grip, preventing the lungs from refilling. It's a slow, methodical process, a testament to the snake's incredible strength. The immense pressure exerted by these muscular coils is enough to stop the heart and crush the life from its victim. The anaconda doesn't need to break bones. It simply needs to wait for the struggle to cease. Once the prey is subdued, the truly astonishing part of this process begins. The snake must now consume a meal that is, by all appearances, impossibly large. How does it accomplish this feat? The answer lies in its remarkable anatomy. An anaconda's jaw is not fused at the chin like ours. Instead, it's connected by highly flexible ligaments, allowing the lower jaws to separate and move independently. This isn't about dislocating the jaw, a common myth, but about an incredible range of motion. The snake begins to walk its mouth over the prey. One side of the jaw hooks forward with its sharp, backward curving teeth, pulling the meal further in, while the other side repositions for its turn. It's a slow, painstaking process, an inch-by-inch journey into the abyss. As the massive capybara begins its descent down the snake's throat, another set of anatomical marvels comes into play. The anaconda's skin is incredibly elastic, stretching to accommodate the enormous bulge. Internally, its ribs are not connected to a sternum, allowing them to expand outward dramatically. Picture a living, breathing container that can reshape itself around its contents. Even the snake's internal organs are designed for this monumental task. The heart can actually slide to the side to avoid being crushed as the meal passes by. The windpipe, or trachea, can be extended forward, almost like a snorkel, allowing the snake to continue breathing even with a mouthful of capybara. This entire process can take hours. The anaconda is at its most vulnerable during this time, exposed and immobile. But in this murky swamp, few creatures would dare challenge a constrictor of this size, especially one in the middle of its meal. The anaconda's sheer presence is a deterrent. As the last of the capybara disappears, a massive lump is visible, slowly moving down the snake's elongated body. Now, the anaconda's metabolism, usually slow and deliberate, kicks into high gear. Its digestive system, which lies dormant between meals, floods with powerful acids and enzymes. The process of breaking down this huge meal begins. This single, enormous meal is a game changer for the anaconda. It provides enough energy and nutrients to sustain the snake for an incredibly long time. Depending on the size of the prey, an anaconda might not need to eat again for weeks, months, or, in some extreme cases, even up to a year. This ability to feast and then fast, after consuming its meal, the anaconda will often find a safe, secluded spot to rest and digest. It might bask in the sun to raise its body temperature and speed up digestion, or retreat into the murky water, its massive bulk hidden from view. The swamp slowly returns to its normal rhythm. The ripples from the epic struggle fade away. Caimans glide silently through the water. Vultures circle overhead. But the anaconda is left undisturbed. It has asserted its dominance, claimed its prize, and secured its survival for the foreseeable future. This incredible display of power and adaptation showcases why the anaconda is the undisputed apex predator of its aquatic domain. It's a master of ambush, a powerhouse of constriction, and a marvel of biological engineering. A living testament to the raw, unforgiving beauty of the natural world. Life in the Amazon is a constant cycle of survival. For the capybara, its journey ended today. But for the anaconda, this meal fuels its continued existence, allowing it to grow larger, stronger, and to one day produce the next generation of these magnificent giants. The anaconda will now enter a long period of inactivity, a silent, digesting titan, waiting for hunger to call it back into the hunt. When that day comes, the waters of the Amazon will once again hold their breath as the silent hunter emerges to reclaim its throne. The legend of the giant anaconda is not just a story. It's a living, breathing reality, playing out every day in the hidden depths of the world's greatest rainforest. Witnessing such an event reminds us of the intricate and often brutal balance of nature. It's a world away from our own, governed by ancient rules of predator and prey. The anaconda, with its sheer size and unique adaptations, is a perfect example of evolution shaping a creature to thrive in its specific environment. It's not evil or monstrous. It's a highly successful predator playing its vital role in the ecosystem. By controlling populations of large animals like capybaras and deer, it helps maintain the health and balance of its habitat. From the lightning-fast strike to the slow, methodical consumption and the long, patient digestion, the anaconda's feeding process is one of nature's most dramatic spectacles. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible diversity of life on our planet and the amazing ways animals have evolved to survive and prosper. The Amazon rainforest still holds many secrets, but the story of the green anaconda is one that continues to captivate and inspire awe in all who learn about it. A true king of the jungle, or more accurately, the king of the swamp. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of the mighty anaconda. If you were as amazed by this spectacle as we were, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, stay curious. With its massive meal finally secured, the anaconda begins its slow, deliberate retreat. The water parts before it, a silent, rippling path leading away from the chaotic scene of the hunt. This colossal serpent, now burdened by its prize, seeks the sanctuary of deeper, calmer waters. It's a place of safety, a place where the long, arduous process of digestion can begin undisturbed. The anaconda isn't just moving to a new spot, it's entering a new phase of its existence, one defined by patience and internal transformation. Every muscle in its long body works in concert, propelling the immense weight forward. The bulge in its midsection is a testament to its success, a promise of sustenance that will last for weeks, maybe even months. The surface of the swamp settles, the ripples fade, and the snake disappears beneath the murky, tannin-stained water, leaving the world above to wonder. Once submerged in the quiet dark of the swamp floor, the anaconda finds a secluded nook, perhaps tangled in the roots of a mangrove tree or coiled in a muddy depression. Here, it will remain largely motionless, a living statue dedicated to a single vital task: digestion. This is where the real magic, the incredible power of nature, truly unfolds. The anaconda's body, a masterpiece of evolution, kicks into high gear. It's not a passive process. It's an active, energy-intensive siege. The snake's stomach becomes a formidable biological furnace. Powerful digestive acids, some of the strongest in the animal kingdom, begin to flood the chamber surrounding the prey. These aren't just any acids. They are corrosive agents capable of breaking down almost everything. The first to yield are the soft tissues, the flesh and organs of the captured animal. They dissolve, liquefying into a nutrient-rich slurry that the snake's intestines will eagerly absorb. But the anaconda's digestive prowess doesn't stop there. What truly sets it apart is its ability to deal with the hard stuff: bones, hooves, and even teeth. Over days and weeks, these seemingly indestructible materials soften and then disintegrate under the relentless chemical assault. It's a slow, methodical deconstruction, molecule by molecule. An external observer, using a thermal camera, would notice a curious phenomenon. The area around the anaconda's midsection would glow slightly brighter than the rest of its body. This isn't fever or illness. It's the heat signature of its metabolism firing on all cylinders. The metabolic rate of a digesting anaconda can skyrocket, increasing by up to 40 times its resting rate. All of the snake's energy is channeled inward, fueling this incredible digestive engine. This period of digestion is also when the anaconda is at its most vulnerable. The massive meal makes it slow and clumsy, an easy target for the few predators brave or foolish enough to challenge a giant snake like a jaguar. That's why the retreat to a safe, hidden location is so crucial. The anaconda is placing its trust in the camouflage of the swamp, in the deep, dark water that has been its home and hunting ground. It becomes one with the mud and the shadows, a dormant giant waiting for its body to complete its work. During this time, the anaconda doesn't need to hunt. It doesn't need to do much of anything except rest and digest. The single, enormous meal provides all the calories and nutrients it needs to survive for a very long time. This is the ultimate energy conservation strategy perfected over millions of years. While the anaconda is locked in its slow-motion feast, the swamp around it doesn't pause. Life, in all its vibrant, buzzing, and chirping glory, reclaims the space. The initial panic and silence that followed the hunt have faded. The symphony of the swamp resumes its timeless rhythm. The frogs, who went silent at the first sign of the predator's movement, begin their calls once more. Their deep, resonant croaks fill the humid air, a chorus of territorial claims and mating invitations. They are the pulse of the wetland, and their return to voice signals that the immediate danger has passed. Insects, too, resume their endless activity. Dragonflies dart over the water's surface, their iridescent wings catching the dappled sunlight. Mosquitoes whine in clouds, seeking their own meals. The air hums with the sound of a million tiny wings. The birds return to the branches overhanging the water. Herons and egrets stalk the shallows, their sharp eyes scanning for small fish and amphibians. The balance of the ecosystem, momentarily disrupted by the dramatic event of the hunt, quickly restores itself. This is the incredible resilience of nature. An event that was life or death for two creatures is but a fleeting moment in the grand, ongoing story of the swamp. The predator has fed, and the world moves on. This cycle is fundamental to the health of the habitat. The anaconda, as an apex predator, plays a vital role in maintaining this balance. By preying on animals like capybaras or caimans, it helps control their populations, preventing them from overgrazing or overwhelming the ecosystem. Every creature here is part of an intricate web of life and death. The anaconda is not a monster. It is a keystone species, a critical component of this environment. Its hunt and subsequent digestion are not acts of malice, but of survival. The energy from the prey is transferred to the predator, and eventually, when the anaconda itself dies, its body will return those nutrients to the swamp, feeding the plants and the smallest decomposers, starting the cycle anew. The predator and the prey are not enemies in a moral play. They are two sides of the same coin, two essential roles in the great drama of the natural world. One cannot exist without the other. The anaconda's successful hunt ensures its own survival. which in turn ensures the continued health and stability of the entire swamp ecosystem. As days turn into weeks, the bulge in the anaconda's body gradually shrinks. The once massive meal has been completely broken down and absorbed. The snake's body has extracted every last calorie, every vital nutrient. It has converted the flesh and bone of its prey into its own living tissue, into the energy it will need for its next hunt, for growth, and for reproduction. When the process is finally complete, the anaconda will emerge from its seclusion, lean and powerful once more. It will be a renewed force, ready to once again take its place as the silent, patient hunter of the Amazonian waters. The cycle is complete and ready to begin again. The frogs will keep calling, the insects will keep buzzing, and deep in the water, the great snake will be waiting. It is the timeless, beautiful, and brutal dance of survival, played out every day in the heart of the swamp. Thanks for watching our journey into the world of the anaconda. If you found this as fascinating as we did, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. See you next time, deep within the Amazon, where the world is a tapestry of emerald green and murky brown. Life and death are locked in a timeless dance. This is a realm governed by ancient laws, where survival is the only currency that matters. And here, in these shadowy waters, reigns one of the planet's most formidable predators, the anaconda. Our journey takes us into the heart of this sprawling wetland, a place teeming with more life per square inch than almost anywhere else on Earth. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy, dappling the dark water in shifting patterns of light and shadow. The air is thick with humidity, alive with the buzz of insects and the distant calls of unseen creatures. It's a symphony of the wild, but beneath the surface of this vibrant world, a silent hunter is waiting. Meet the green anaconda, the undisputed queen of this domain. She is a marvel of evolution, a creature of immense power and patience. Her body, a thick coil of muscle and mottled green scales, can stretch over 20 feet long and weigh more than a full-grown man. She isn't just a snake. She is a living, breathing part of the river itself, perfectly adapted to her aquatic hunting grounds. For days, she has been lying in wait, her massive form submerged in the muddy shallows. Only her eyes and nostrils break the surface. Two small bumps on the water that betray nothing of the colossal predator lurking beneath. Her stillness is absolute, a testament to an energy-conserving strategy honed over millions of years. She doesn't chase her prey, she lets her prey come to her. Her senses are finely tuned to this environment. Her tongue flicks in and out, tasting the chemical signals in the air and water, building a picture of the world around her. She feels the subtle vibrations traveling through the water, a language she understands intimately. Every ripple tells a story, and she is an expert reader. Around her, the swamp goes about its business, oblivious to the danger. A family of capybaras, the world's largest rodents, waddles to the water's edge. They are cautious, their heads swiveling, their noses twitching. They know this place is filled with threats, but the cool water offers relief from the oppressive heat, and the lush vegetation along the bank is a vital source of food. A young capybara, bolder than the rest, ventures a little deeper into the water, nibbling on some tender water hyacinths. The anaconda remains motionless. This is not the meal she is waiting for. A capybara is a substantial prize, but it would require a massive expenditure of energy. The snake is a master of calculation. weighing risk against reward with an instinctual precision that borders on genius. She will wait for the perfect opportunity, the one that guarantees success with the least amount of effort. As the sun begins to dip lower in the sky, casting long, eerie shadows across the water, a new creature approaches the bank. It's a caiman, a smaller relative of the alligator, about 6 feet long. This reptile is a predator in its own right, armed with a powerful tail and a jaw full of sharp teeth. It moves with the confident swagger of an animal that fears little. It slips into the water, gliding gracefully, its eyes scanning for fish or an unwary bird. The caiman is a formidable opponent, and for a moment it seems the anaconda might let it pass. But this is the opportunity she has been waiting for. The caiman, focused on its own hunt, drifts closer and closer to the anaconda's hiding spot. The distance closes. 10 feet, 5 feet. The tension in the water is almost palpable. The world seems to hold its breath. Then it happens. In a breathtaking explosion of water and raw power, the anaconda strikes. The attack is not a bite, not in the way a venomous snake would strike. Instead, she launches her entire body forward, her massive head clamping down on the caiman, not to wound, but to anchor. Her jaws, equipped with backward curving teeth, are designed for one purpose: to hold on and never let go. The caiman thrashes wildly, its survival instincts kicking into overdrive. It twists and rolls, trying to break the snake's grip, its powerful jaws snapping at the air. But it's too late. The anaconda is already coiling, her immense body wrapping around the struggling reptile with astonishing speed. One loop, then another, then a third. Each coil is a band of pure muscle, tightening with relentless, suffocating pressure. This is constriction, the anaconda's signature method of killing. It's a brutal, efficient process. With every breath the caiman exhales, the snake tightens her grip, preventing the lungs from expanding again. It's a contest of strength and endurance. The caiman's powerful muscles strain against the anaconda's, its armored hide offering little protection against this crushing force. The water churns into a frenzy as the two giants battle for dominance. Minutes feel like hours. The caiman's struggles become weaker, its movements more frantic and less coordinated. The anaconda simply holds on, her body a living vice, patiently applying pressure. She is not expending energy in a frantic fight. She is simply squeezing, a steady, inexorable force that can only have one outcome. The pressure is immense, capable of stopping blood flow and crushing bone. Finally, the caiman goes still. The battle is over. The anaconda has won. But now an even greater challenge begins, consuming her massive prize. She slowly uncoils, her body still alert. She begins the arduous process of swallowing the caiman whole, starting with the head. Her jaws are a marvel of biological engineering. They are not fused at the chin, and an elastic ligament allows them to stretch to an incredible degree. She walks her jaws over the prey, one side moving forward and then the other, slowly pulling the caiman down her throat. It's a slow, painstaking process that can take hours. The snake's body contorts, her skin stretching to its absolute limit to accommodate the bulky meal. You can see the outline of the caiman's body moving down her esophagus, a huge bulge distorting her streamlined shape. This single meal will sustain her for months, perhaps even up to a year. During that time, she will be vulnerable, her movements slow and sluggish as she dedicates all her energy to digestion. She will find a secluded spot to rest, hidden from other predators, until her meal is fully processed. As night begins to fall over the swamp, the anaconda, now swollen with her kill, settles beneath the surface, becoming nearly invisible once again. What we have witnessed is not an act of cruelty or malice. It is survival in its purest form, a strategy perfected over millions of years of evolution. The swamp is a theater of life and death, and it hides countless stories like this one, playing out every single day, unseen and unstoppable. The darkness deepens, and the sounds of the night predators begin to emerge. The anaconda may be the queen of the water, but in the trees above, another hunter is stirring. Its eyes glow in the dark, a silent promise of another story, another encounter, waiting to unfold in the heart of the Amazon. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. If you were as captivated by the power of the anaconda as we were, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the wild. See you next time.